It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Looking to throw on second down. Young escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right side. He's got a man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 36 yards on the play. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Going quickly here to Thomas. The 20. Touchdown. Michael Thomas. 45 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. On second down, here's Barkley. Ten yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Hardman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They go option right on, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson from the shotgun, and it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And all the way in for the touchdown. That a 92-yard kick return. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded about a yard deep. A beautiful fake. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They run with Howard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Play action now. Here's Steve Young out to his left. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Young. And complete to Zach Ertz.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. 80 weapons.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Young will lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Hey, Haywood. 50.
On 4th down, Young. He gets it to Thomas. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And Graham's got it, complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jimmy Graham, 38 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. From the gun, Jackson looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first two-point tries, still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game planned for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And an alley to run. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second and 1, Young. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. Here's Steve Young. And an alley to run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. On first down, Sanders. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. Throwing on second and 8, Young. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 20.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action now. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You can't block me.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A nice little juke. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On third down, Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now Jackson. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Jackson, option right. A pitch to Howard. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. They go with Howard again. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Jackson, options out left. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll go to Barkley again. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Khalil Mack. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Again, it's Barkley. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Running from the gun with Howard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Play action. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now a man open down the middle of the field. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to keep it here. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught by Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 36 yards as his guys are back within a single score. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Hey, wahoo! Hey, go.
Young on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. That's taken it around the 40. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Got it. Come on. 58. Come on. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
You know, as a defensive guy, I don't normally do this, Brandon, but a tip of the cap to the offensive coordinator. Design quarterback run at this stage of the 4th quarter when I expected him to throw the ball.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Come on,
1st down and 10
offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young with the give to Sanders. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Sanders. And some space here. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in a ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes and got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. 50, plant.
I got you. I got
Protein spell. Be driven.
On first down, Sanders. He's got a first down past the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times. Signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization, and they're paying off.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. It's a second down run with Sanders. As Sanders has it pumped free. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Throwing on second down. Jackson being chased out left. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now it's Jackson. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack that time by Michael Strahan. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. There's Jackson on third and long. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a fourth down after the scramble. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on fourth down? Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on fourth down. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. On second and 9, Young. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 41 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And, man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Jackson on 1st down, buying time to his left. Now Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the 1st half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. (21-0) our score after 1. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, flush to his right. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That is caught at the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Big series.
On first and goal, Howard. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as they are now on the board here in the first half. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. They're going to try and run, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw on second. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Down. A great 9 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. That's a pretty drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so.
Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make. And was still accurate throwing the football.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. That be okay?
You did.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Barkley. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 33 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Ready?
Now a first down throw for Young. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards. Results in a first down.
On the ready.
52.
Christian, travel.
Watch the boot. He's crashing. He's checking crack.
On first down, it's Sanders. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only a yard there.